Oh my gosh, you guys, it is day 25 of doing this. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Day 4 of me physically manual labor.
Yeah.
It is a stressful day. It is a day that I have nightmares about. We have people checking in today.
At 4 p.m.
At 4 p.m. and the project is still not done.
It is nowhere near done, and it is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So we have back-to-back guests. We're coming here for a lovey, cute stay, and we're out here under construction.
My dad thankfully will be coming in to help me. The weather is a little bit better today, but the wind is supposed to pick up, which is just not fun. We just have an open side of the yard, and I tore down that old fence last night, and I need to get all of those posts out. I need to make it look beautiful. I haven't even had time to worry about what's going on with the moon garden and
There's
plants
like a dead
dying.
cactus. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's winter. It's fine, right?
Kristen.
Well, my aunt's here, you guys. I don't know if we've shown you. My aunt Robin is here, and I am like caretaker, like making sure she's good and also working. So juggling both of those inside and then going and checking on them and also cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks for everybody. It's been a lot.
And she has physical therapy at 2 today.
Yeah, at our house.
At our house, back home.
I have to leave at like 10. I have 2 hours.
Yeah. So it's a stressful day. I'm going to go outside and start to get to work because that's the only thing I can think of to get this done sooner.
And the wind is going to pick up.
So pray that we can get this finished before these guests come. This is like a worst nightmare scenario. Our cleaner should be here at 11. So luckily that is going to happen and she is going to clean up the house. But all of our stuff has to be out. I feel like I'm in an episode of like, what's that show? Extreme Home Renovation, where it's like, we have until this time and the family is coming home. Move that bus. I feel like that today because I'm just like, can we get it all done? There's so much to do. I need to clean up. I need to cut all those posts out of the ground. I need to like clean up that whole side of the yard. I need to clean up the patio. There's just so many things that I'm like, I just pray that there's no hitches today. Like nothing throws us off. All right, I'm waiting for my dad. Should be here any minute. I just finished prepping everything, cleaning up some stuff, some wood, and laying out the wood so we can hopefully go a little faster, but I'm excited to get started. Okay, so my dad showed up and we got to work. We started really slow. We wanted to make sure that everything was level. So we started in the middle of the fence, the front of the fence, so that when you see it, everything would be straight and level. And then we worked our way left and then right. We had a string up there, but we didn't really use it much. We just went off eyesight and level. Meanwhile, Kristen was inside cleaning things up, packing her aunt up, packing all of our stuff up, packing all of the food up. Just doing all of the things. It's so great to have a partner in this because while I was working on the fence, she was taking care of all of the stuff inside. And we got a shipment from Amazon in to restock sponges, towels, makeup wipes, and then her and her aunt got out of there and we continued working on this fence. So it is current day and we just wanted to jump in here because December, January, February has just flown by and we are now into currently March.
Yes.
Right?
We just woke up from a nap, so if we look tired,
and I'm currently editing our video that you are watching, and I just was thinking that we should jump in here because I know it's been a lot of fence building, but
we haven't talked numbers in a while.
But also like we have been so booked, you guys, that like we have not been able to go to the house, which is a great thing. That's why this fence thing has taken so long. Yeah. And next week we are going to have an amazing video for you, but this week we wanted to catch you guys up on where we are at with our finances comparatively. We talked about, we did like our photos in November. We launched that, right? Is that when we launched them?
We did it in October.
Launched them in November.
And in November we did our 3 years on Airbnb.
Yes.
So we went from November 2021 to November of 2024, but we haven't updated you on numbers since then.
Exactly. So in our first December ever on Airbnb, we made $3,187. The next year, $2,560, which is not a good direction. And then in 2023, we made $6,017. Huge jump. That's probably because we had the hot tub.
Yeah.
And then this year in December, we made $6,120. It's good for December. January, our first year, January, wow. Oh, we had that.
Oh, we had that month-long stay.
Yeah, we got so lucky on our first January. We made $6,121. So in 2023, our January was way down from that previous year, which was $2,800. And then in 2024, in January, we made $3,668, which was a $1,000 improvement. January of this year, $3,800.
Which is interesting that January is so low. I think after Christmas, people aren't really traveling.
They're not spending money.
Yeah, they just blew it all on
Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
February.
So February of 2022, our first February, we made $2,411. And in 2023, we made $3,620. And in 2024, we made $4,372. And in 2025, drum roll please,
No.
we made $5,340.
So that's an extra $1,000 we made in February. Every year it's gotten better for us in February, and now we are moving into the high season, March, April, and then it tapers off into May. Last year we had like our best month ever.
Yeah, it was March, right?
In March, our first one we made $3,800. Our second one we made $4,800. Our third one, we made $7,800, which that month, I don't know how we did that.
That was amazing.
We increased it by $3,000, which is insane. And then we did it almost again. This March was $7,130.
And the month isn't over, but our March is pretty much fully booked.
I feel like a lot of people have been dipping out of the interest of the Airbnb market, but like our rough expenses are between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. That can change depending on how many cleans we have. So like you can see that like we are actually like making money. We're making like an extra $1,000, $2,000 some of these months,
Depending.
even $3,000 in March.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's still really good, and our photos have been doing really well for us. Our cleaner has been crushing it. And
Wait, our expenses are $3,000 to $4,000 a month.
oh yeah,
They're still making profits. That's good.
and going back through, I was looking at our data, and our highest bills out of the year are the months where we make the most money because people are there running the heater, running the AC, using the electricity, using all of that stuff, the water. That's why I say between $3,000 and $4,000, because sometimes our electricity bill will be $400 to $600.
Yeah.
So the reason that we are bringing this up in this video is because next week we're going to take you through a strategy that we used to get like a ton more bookings. Through our direct booking website. We have had so many bookings through our direct booking website. I feel like it's a question we get asked a lot, like how do you get people to actually like see that website? And we did one thing, and it like worked really well.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's still working for us. We get like messages all the time. So we are gonna fill you in on that next week.
Yep.
But for now,
Let's finish this fence.
yeah. All right, front side done. Now to do all of those. And you also might be asking, why all the gaps in the fence? Well, if you've been watching our vlog, it is very windy in the area. So we leave a gap in the fence so that the wind can blow through and it doesn't put too much strain on the posts in the ground. We are using the thickness of one of these boards as the spacer in between each one so it's consistent. So that's what you see us doing here. And you'll see here, we are only putting one screw in each board for speed, but I will address that in a future episode. You guys, we did it. I really wanted to get all of these posts out of the ground before our guest checked in, but it was just not doable. So we left a few in there, and I'm going to have to cut these out in a future episode. I did rake up the side so it looked nice for our guests, but I did not film that part.
Oh my gosh, look at me. It's 2:15. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. Our cleaner left a little bit ago. My dad just left. We did it. All of the pickets are up. Now I'm just doing some last minute things. I'm not going to be able to put a latch on and put these cane bolts in the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2x4 and just board it together. So it's like one board. So the fence doesn't blow up, the gate doesn't blow open because it is on wheels. But oh my gosh, we did it. I got a couple more things to do. Look at me. And then I got to clean up my stuff, pack up my car, and do a walkthrough of the house. Make sure it's good for our guests. And they should be here soon. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pull off on the road and take a nap. All right. Still got more to do. Guys, our guest just asked if they could check in early. I gotta get out of here. I think it's fine. Actually, I don't know. I'm worried about the wind blowing at it. It keeps bulging. Let me show you. You see this? Can you see it moving? I'm worried about that. I might want to connect them.